Greetings, everyone. I'm so excited about this one. This is one of my all-time favorite time travel movies, and the interesting thing about it is it's not one of those sort of cheesy Hollywoodized time travel movies. No, this is like borderline hard sci-fi, like actual scientific theory about, about as close as possible as you can get to how time travel could theoretically be possible. I'm, of course, talking about Primer. Yeah, if you are a fan of time travel movies and you haven't seen Primer, see Primer. You don't know what you're missing. It's so good. It's one of my favorites. And I have not seen this in so long. I never actually managed to get my hands on an official release of it. I was only able to see it through the internet. And it's great to finally have an official release. And not only that, but a beautiful deluxe hardbox release from Umbrella Entertainment. Just take a look there. Yeah, what happens if it actually works? So lots of special features on there. Limited edition of 1,500, of which we got number 572. So not too bad, not too bad. Should get our focus back. There we go. So let's crack this open and we'll take a look inside here. Speaking of time travel, that was our toaster oven there. Let's see, just trying to get this open here. Alright, so let's just take the backing off here. Oh, there we go. I like all the spot gloss for the, like those the LED digital readouts. Like a timer, if you will. A primer timer. In fact, right there it says, there we go. Yeah, days, hours, minutes, seconds. So it's day per, hour, I, min, me, and sec, r. Let me just take the snot glue off the back here. There we go. And we can usually fit these in the box as well, which is quite nice. I like how Umbrella does that. So let's take a look at the contents here. Okay, we'll take a look at those in a sec. We want to take a look at the movie itself first. So, oh, very nice. Look at that. Slipcover. So spot gloss on all the circuits. Matte finish otherwise. That is really cool. So yeah, Primer was basically just a fairly low budget, small scale independent film, and just kind of made the waves through the internet at the time. Here we go. What happens if it actually works? Primer. And it's about a couple of young scientists who basically accidentally discover how to do time travel. It's very good. So let's see. In a storage facility, Aaron and Abe, two young engineers, create a mysterious box, which, when it finally works, enables the user to travel back in time to the point when the machine was activated. Experimenting with short time jumps, the two friends start to explore the possibilities of their invention. But what happens next? What possibilities are there when you travel in time? What actions can you undertake, and what side effects could there be from using it? As they move through time, Aaron and Abe start to find out. Shane Carruth's Sundance Film Festival Grand Jury Prize-winning debut, I didn't actually know that, like award-winning independent film, is a startling, tense science fiction thriller that reimagines familiar genre themes with a deeply contemplative spin. So this features audio commentary with director Shane Carruth, audio commentary with cast and crew, a new feature-length commentary from science fiction expert Andrew Frost, a new video essay by Sydney Science Fiction Film Festival director Simon Foster, and the original theatrical trailer. So here we go. And as usual, we have the ratings logo free version of the cover art underneath. Umbrella always does that with their releases. And then we have the poster art. I'll just unfold that here. There we go. The headiest, most singular science fiction movie since Kubrick made 2001. Yeah, I remember that review, actually. Yeah, very true. If you like your sci-fi on the smart side, you can't go wrong with Primer. So yeah, if you're wondering what all that was, it's not just weird patterns, it's wires. Wires connecting to the box. And then on this side, oh, that's cool. Basically have a mathematical drawing of cube, a sectioned cube. Very nice. That's really cool. So, let's see what else we have. So, yeah, I was in particular curious about all of the extras because, I mean, I only ever saw the movie and, I mean, not ever being able to find it on physical media. I think there was like one DVD release and it was already out of print by the time I was trying to track it down. So, you know, I've been curious about the film. Want to know, I would like to know more. So here we have the book, the back cover, and then go around. There's the front. There we go, so all kinds of stuff about it. Oh man, yeah, I can't wait to see this again. This is such a good movie. Q&A with writer and director Shane Carruth. Yeah, I know some of my longtime viewers are also fans of this. In fact, I think it was one of them who pointed me towards this movie originally. And I just kind of spread the word as it goes. I mean, good old word of mouth, right? And, well, I guess we're kind of doing that again right now, aren't we? So, yeah, happy to spread the Primer love. Oh, it's so cool. Look at all that, eh? Love seeing all the production drawings. Oh, and then the full unwrapped artwork of the slipcover. Look at that. That's very cool. And the box. So we have art of the art. Okay, so this is the... they're literally showing the making of the box and art and artwork for this set as well. Like, it's getting very meta here, folks. And there we go. So that's really cool. And then what else do we have? We have art cards. Yeah, we have some art cards here. So we'll slide that off. There we go. That's very nice. Anything on the back? Nothing on the back. There we go. This is beautiful. Really, really nice matte finish on these art cards too. Very slick, very classy. The thing that's great about this too is it's like a very low tech kind of time travel movie, but the science of it is like very well thought out, and you know, it makes a scary amount of sense. I love the cinematography in this too. Look at that. And the old chunky tech. Yeah, no, that's great. Alright, now let's put the belt back on. There we go. Put everything back in the box. the box. It's kind of appropriate that I use that term in this case specifically. If you know, you know. Back in we go. And there we go. So that is Primer from Umbrella Entertainment on Blu-ray, a beautiful limited edition. I'm not sure if they did a standard edition of this, but worth checking out. This was available exclusively through the Umbrella Entertainment web store. It is Region B locked as well, so make sure you're able to play Region B discs if you are outside of the natural Region B region. Alrighty, folks, that is Primer. So, just a quick addendum. Since filming that closer look, I have watched Primer 3 times. Once just to watch it again, then again with the director's commentary, then again with the wonderful commentary by, who was it? Let me see who it was here. It was a commentary track by a science fiction expert. Sydney Science Fiction Film Festival director Simon Foster. And that was really interesting because it not only gave a lot of information about the making of the film, which of course we already have from the other 2 commentaries, the one with the director and then the one with the director, cast, and crew, but he also dove into the specifics of the story and the structure and talked about the whole time travel aspect quite a bit. It's really quite a challenging film. I forgot just how complex it actually is. And the thing I really enjoy about it is it's kind of a puzzle box in a way that, you know, you have a lot of TV shows now. They're called puzzle box shows, you know. Stranger Things was to some extent a puzzle box show. Severance is a big-time puzzle box show. Squid Game was kind of a puzzle box show. You know what I mean, where there's a lot of mystery and intrigue and stuff. Well, Primer is kind of like that, in that it leaves a lot of things ambiguous and up to not just your own interpretation, but your own ability to pay attention to details, because there's a lot of little details in it that you simply will not pick up on the first time you watch it. It's a film that absolutely demands multiple viewings because of the way it's structured. And in particular, once you start getting into the time travel part of the story, and the 2 main characters, Abe and Aaron, are not only time traveling together, but independently of each other, it becomes really challenging to kind of keep track of, like, okay, is this past Abe talking to future Aaron? Are they both together? Is it, you know, so it's not always obvious which one is the future one, which one is the past one, because they intersect and intertwine and weave in and out of each other's past and present quite a lot. So you can't pick up on all those clues the first time through because you don't have all the information. But when you get through it the first time, go back and watch it again, and then you're going to see all of those little things that you missed, and you're going to notice so many more little details that you simply couldn't have noticed the first time through because you didn't have that information. So that's one of the things that I think makes this movie really fun, is to try to find all the little nuances of the timey-wiminess. But it's also just a very smart film. Like, it's very intelligently done, and the way they kind of present everything, I think I mentioned in the closer look, is, you know, it feels very scientifically sound as far as how the machine works and how the time travel works and so forth. So, yeah, really enjoying revisiting this. As I said, forgotten how complex it is and how much of a challenging film it is. And I don't know how many times I watched it back when I first discovered it, but it was at least, you know, 2 or 3 for sure. No, I'm sure it was more than that. At least 3 or 4, if I remember correctly. And, well, now I've seen it 3 more times, and I'm still picking up on things. Of course, it's been literally 20 years since I last saw it, but boy, has it ever been fun to revisit. So, yeah, if you've never seen Primer before, I highly recommend it if you like time travel movies. But be prepared to be confused as hell the first time you see it. The second time you see it, so many things are going to make so much more sense. And you're going to, that's when you're going to fall in love with it. Seriously. It's one of those strange movies that, you need to watch at least twice to kind of pick up on the nuances. And it absolutely rewards you for doing so. So, Primer, loving revisiting it. And I hope some of you who haven't seen it, who enjoy time travel movies, get to experience it for yourselves. Okay, so that is definitely it from me to you for now. Just wanted to step in here and say, holy shit, I'm having a lot of fun revisiting Primer. So glad I picked this up, and what a wonderful addition from Umbrella Entertainment. And that is it from me to you for now. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Until then, sayonara.